Welcome back, travelers. This time we're starting up Bloodborne. Playing on the PlayStation 4. I think that's all that it's really available on still. I don't think they released that on the PC. And we're doing a localization dive on this. I have already played and platinum through Bloodborne a long time ago when it released. But yeah, this was one of the first games that I realized was localized in Dutch, and is probably one of the best kinds for really diving in and seeing a lot of different good examples. And the game gives a lot to offer. Like, we just got done with the Last of Us uh, localization playthrough, and that was good. It had a few minor collectibles, and it was subtitled and all that. But in this one, there's a lot more to offer. So, just from the start screen, we have online spelen, offline spelen. It's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, we're gonna go with the new game.
Oh, yeah. Pale.
Blake Blood. Pale Blood.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yarnum is the home of blood administration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yarnum blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
You'll need a contract. So yeah, name in Wooden. What are we gonna do? Lately, I've been going with Brooded. Bruder Jakob. Based off of person, also good beer. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So you can be monolith or vrouwelijk, so that's a male female. You know, I don't think I've played with as a female, so why not? Leeftijd jong volwassen, so that's, young, an adult. Bejaard, so that's a senior. Leeftijd, I think it says it for each one. Ja, leeftijd heeft alleen invloed op uiterlijk and niet op vaardigheden. So it only has an influence on your appearance and not your actual abilities. We'll go with this an adult. Herkomst. So that's from where you come. Origin. So you have nutteloos. You bent talentloos. So already this is really nice because, as you can see, everything here is localized. Niveau, that's your level. Bloedsporen, that's your blood echoes. Vitality, vitaliteit. Stamina is stamina. Kracht is your strength. Vaardigheid is your dexterity. Bloedkwaliteit is your blood tinge. And Mystique is your arcane. But so, like, already all of this is localized. It's a lot more. What impresses me about the fact that they localized Bloodborne is it's such a more nuanced and niche fantasy domain. So you really have to dig deeper for how you're going to translate it. So normale onbezorgde jeugd. Alle eigenschappen zijn gemiddeld. So all of your abilities. Eigenschappen is your abilities. Is gemiddeld, is average. Melkmo. Only survivor. Difficult youth. Verleden. Professioneel. Oorlogsveteraan. Adellijke afstammeling. Zwaar. And you can see your what is it? Eigenskapen changes depending on your background. And they're all level 10 except for Nutelos. So like you can't technically do a level 1 run, challenge run for this, but you can do at least a niveau 4, which is as low as you can go. And they start with different blood spores as well. Yeah, we'll go with professional, why not? Actually, I didn't even see what it is. Yeah. Stem. Jugde stem, so that's your voice. Jugdige stem selecteren. Woordbelt, it's your example. All right. So this is how you can change different aspects of it, like oh wow, you're making them thin or thick. Those big arms. That's crazy you can do that. Give them like football player legs. And I mean soccer. With all that running, they actually get pretty thick legs. Berk. Borst. And Hoft. Oh wow, you can make the head even bigger too. Give him a tiny head, sort of like a la Beetlejuice. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Tiny arms. Oh, interesting. Some gnarly options. Very pink rose. It's very summer tan. So you do tint, skin kleur. Oh yes, you have three different sort of yeah, tinges of that. New Spain, it's your nose bone. Wangen, that's your eyebrows. Lockables, that's your what is it? Your laugh wrinkles. But like all this is great because this actually gives you a definitive localization translation of just the human body up to a certain extent, right? Pupillen, that's your pupils. Kurota. Oh, interesting. Kleur. Oh, don't think I've ever messed with that. Yeah, why not? A little bit of purple. Oh, you have to accept that. Grote erector pupil. Oh, so you can do individual, like one eye is bigger than the other. Oh, weird. Cool. Ah, cool. So you can do... Ah, very cool. And you can make this one smaller or... Yeah. Tattoo, vlek. So you have tattoos or marks, like a... Yeah, we're not gonna... Bril. Ah, yeah. Ah. Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of either of those. Yeah, we'll make this one the big one. Voorkomen. Ah, vorm accent. Okay, so that saves... Ah, there we go, hair. Just want to change the hair. Yeah, why not? Alright, I think we're... Yeah, we'll stick with this one. Alle aanpassingen van het voorzana resetten. Oh wait, no, that's for resetting. No, we don't want to do that. Ah yeah, we have to go to here. Klaar. Proces voltooien, so that's to complete it. Contract ondertekenen. So this is how you sign your contract, is by finishing the character creation screen. And then loading screens, you get descriptions of items. So sometimes you'll find, like I went through a playthrough where I saw something on a loading screen that I'd never come across in the game, and then I think it was like 3 playthroughs later that you finally found it. Either through a quest or something like that, or particular conditions.
Good. All signed and sealed.
Getekend en bezegeld.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Yeah, I do stream these as well. On the regular. Yeah, can't forget about my coffee. So it's one of those things, like, now that you have the blood transfusion, are you going through some manic episode or something like that, where everything else is imagined now? So you have blood, sort of blood wolf, werewolf, blood and fire, also very reminiscent of Game of Thrones. And these little creatures, reminiscent of Berserk, which a lot of From Software, especially Dark Souls, Demon Souls, are very inspired by Berserk.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Iosefka's Clinic. So that's your attack, that's your heavy attack. Deur openen. Gaat niet open on deze kant. So this is great. I'm probably going to just keep doing this throughout the whole playthrough. Is just you get simple actions translated. Gaat niet open on deze kant. So you have a woordenzetzel there, on deze kant. So you can't open the door from this side. You can also find, where was it? I just saw it. Oh yeah, right there. You got notes, inspecteren, handgeschreven boodschap. So this is a handwritten message. Zoek bleekbloed om de jacht te verbeteren. So seek pale blood on the hunt to improve. So on many levels is this useful if you're just trying to get familiar with the language as well. Do it opening. And still a good looking game, even though I think it came out in like 2014, so god, 12 years ago. You also have notities bekeken, so in like Last of Us you had briefjes. Here you have notities bekeken, which is just notes. Aanvallen attacks, wapen rechterhand, so that's your weapon in your right hand. Sloten of terug is same result. Nothing changes. Does the same thing. Doel volgen loslaten. So that's how you duel a goal, but it's really target. God, I'm so used to like Elden Ring and yep, geen wapens. Yeah, I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna play as first. Oh, now he's like backing up. Okay, so I lost some health, but when you attack, you can actually get that back. So, Lake onderzoeken, it's your corpse to search. And you have a bloedbuisje, which is a blood vial, a buisje. First blood vial of the game. Oh no, I think we probably already started with some blood vials. Okay, so you can't destroy stuff necessarily unless you have a weapon. We have not gotten a weapon yet. He's seen better days. Ah, there we go. Another notici. HP Herstellen recovery. To do that, you have to use a blood vial. Lichaam. So over there, it said Lake onderzoeken. And you have Lichaam. So you have, I think that's the difference between corpse and a body, right? Your body is a Lichaam. So like body language, Lichaamstal. So this is a body search, whereas the other one was a corpse. Lake. Gesloten door een apparaat. So this is blocked via a device. Quicksilver Kogels, and what I love about this as well for just exploring a language and localization is that it's literally a constant, not constant, but a continual process of discovery as you progress through the game. You know, we just got Quicksilver Kogels, so you can go through your inventory and just look at all the stuff. Like here we have zwarte kap, so it's a black hood. Capuchon gedragen bij het ontwaken in de nachtmerrie van bloed en beesten. So here you already have some great examples of like bij het ontwaken, the awakening in de nachtmerrie. So you have you know, examples for your lid words, lidwoorden. Misschien reiste. You also have different tenses. It's often in the past tense. So you have misschien reiste, that's your imperfect past tense. De drager in de duisternis om uit het gezicht te blijven. Wie zal het ooit weten zonder geheugen? Who would ever know without memories? So you have black hood, strange clothing, blood specked bandages, and then strange pants, or weird pants, strange. And as you get things, you can always, this is one of the best versions, I think, of learning, trying to learn language, and then having such a diverse port opening, such diverse ways in which to explore it. So you have notes, you have your little actions, which is great. Centrum van Yarnum, so it's the center of Yarnum. So this is your lichaam, so this is a body. Onderzoeken, search, more blood vials. You got a hat there. I think you can get one just like it from a vendor. Yeah, we still don't have a... We still don't have a body, so, or not a body, a weapon. So we're not gonna freehand it the whole time. Ooh. It's our first cry of the evening. And here we have an NPC, so here's another thing. Praten, so that's an action verb. Oh, geez, he, Oh, man, I missed that. But I think it was something about the hunter's dream. So that's terug naar de jagersdroom. Yeah. Kennis van een waanzinnige, so that's knowledge of a madman. Schedel van een waanzinnige. So, yeah, your item descriptions are just great ways to explore, especially one with a nuanced sort of mythology that helps diversify the language that you interact with. Set amongst an interesting dark gothic fantasy setting. Beautifully rendered, even for 12 years ago. Jager's Droom, such your hunter's dream. Inspecteren. Een achtergelaten pop. So, it's an abandoned doll. Achtergelaten. Geschenk aannemen van boodschapper. So that's a present to receive from the messengers. De boodschappers bieden je een speciaal wapen aan. Kies eraan. Je hanteert speciale weapons met je rechterhand tijdens de beestenjacht. So these messengers offer up special weapons for you. Choose one. You handle special weapons with your so that's interesting. Je hanteert your special weapons with your right hand during the beast hunt. So we have Zaaghakmest, Jagersbeel, and Messenswip. I think the very first time I played this on release, I used the Messenswip. I almost always play through as well, the last time I did play with this as well. So I don't know. I guess we'll go with the Jagersbeel. Geschenk aannemen van boodschappers. So this is a vuurwapen, so that's a firearm. Same as the other information though. Jager's Donderbus, so that's your what is that? Thunderblast? Yeah, your Thunderbus, and then your Hunter's Pistol. Donderbus. I think it's Thunderblast. Guessing aannemen van boodschappers, and then here's just a notitieboek, that's your notebook. Ontwagen van de boodschappers, laat boodschappen achter bij deze trouwe dienaren, om ze te delen met jagers in andere werelden. So these are trusty servants that you can share with hunters from other worlds. Oh, look at that. This will be the first NPC we speak with. Praten.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters.
It's almost like he forgot.
You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't
think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know,
Best will.
it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Immers.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Very nice.
Even the dog, should it please you.
A little creepy.
This was once a safe
Okay, so he's
haven
repeating
for
himself.
hunters. A workshop where hunters you're welcome to even the dog.
Zelfs de
Should
pop,
it please you.
als je dat wilt. So, I mean, yeah, you can get conversations, and they do often repeat themselves. Gedenkaltaar. So, het gereedschap dat nodig is voor deze taak ontbreekt. So yeah, we don't have the necessary tools for this. Werkplaats, versterken wapens met bloedsteen. So you improve your weapons with bloodstones. And right now, we need, in the top right, you see that 3, that's how much we need, and we have 0. So we need 3 bloedsteen skervit. Weapons repareren. It's pretty straightforward. Repair, repareren. Weggaan. Close the menu. Stop de verspreiding van de infectie van het beest om aan deze vreselijke jagers rond te ontsnappen en te voorkomen dat het nooit meer dag wordt. Ja. So yeah, you have to do what you can to stop the infections from the beast. De infectie van het beest. So good, more examples of lid words there. Het beest. Here's your storage, opslag. You would recognize that as well. Autosave, opslag. For whenever you're playing a game. Plaats voorwerpen in opslag of haal ze eruit. So there you have a good example of prepositions. In opslag, plaats voorwerpen in your savings of or haul them out. But we don't need that. Here we have a kopen met inzicht. So that's where you can buy things. Kopen is to buy with insight. Dit pad lijkt verband te houden met de nachtmerrie, maar er zijn geen boodschappen. So there's no messengers right now. But there is one down below. You also have gravestones. Laatste ritueel altaar. Je hebt een heilige kelk nodig om een ritueel uit te voeren. So this is more of from the DLC, where you need ritual chalices to access the DLC, and we have none. Boodschapper Bat. Bat is a bath. I mean, it is a bird bath. Use blood spores by the messengers on items to kopen of verkopen. So to buy or sell. Kopen is to buy. Verkopen is to sell. Okay, and so we can already in the future buy a hunter's set, essentially, of their hat, kawad, which is like robes or outfit. Handschoenen. So what's funny is your shoes are schoenen, and then your gloves are handschoenen, so essentially hand shoes. And then broek is pants, even though it shows the feet there. Yeah, we're not selling anything. But we can look at our Quicksilver Kogels there. So Kogels are bullets. So these are Quicksilver bullets. Speciale Kogels voor de vuurwapens van jagers. So they're special for that. So regular bullets have no effect. And that's a difference that you'll find in this. You can also find a lot of great examples of when you have an example of negation, it's either geen of niet. So niet is more like not, and geen is more like no. So this has no effect on beast. So that's why they use quicksilver bullets. A lot of good examples in this. But we need to actually equip our weapons. Jager's Bale, so that's a hunter's axe, a bale. And I'll just leave that there. I'm not going to read everything, otherwise this literally will take forever. And Donderbus. Snelle Void Weapon, I don't think we have any need for that. There it is. Okay, so L1 is how you two-hand it or one-hand it. We just used a blood vial, which don't come back. Ontwaak op een geselecteerde locatie in je arm. So this is how you awaken in a specific area. So this is bovengronds. Yeah. Taken, I love that translation, or word rather. Tekengif is antidote. So gif is poison. Teken is against. So against poison is antidote. And there's your poison knife, gifmes. So I mean, you can always pause it if you ever want to read these. If I go through too quickly, but we're not gonna try and make this too long out of a venture. And you know, we are going to go back and kill that guy. Now that we have a weapon, it is now balanced. Alright. He got a hit in. Molotov cocktail. And so we already have, what, 619 blood echoes, so theoretically we could already go buy an item from that set, but we're not going to do that yet. Oh yeah, and then back to this NPC that we were going to talk to. I think his name's Gilbert.
Oh, you must be a hunter.
And hunter...
Not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
Outsider.
You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed.
Is vervloekt, cursed.
You should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say?
Pale blood, you say? They didn't translate that though, you say. Nooit van
But if it's
gehoord.
blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward.
Cathedral Wake.
And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral,
Grote kathedraal.
the birthplace of the Healing
So we'll go to
Church
those locations
special
later.
blood. Or so they say.
De kerk, de hellende kerk.
Yarnamites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Dit is je kans. So we have to go to the Healing Church. They might know more about it. Searching for the pale blood, because that's the very first clue that we receive is pale blood.
Across the valley to the east of Yarnum, you'll find the Cathedral Ward. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood.
De vermeende
I haven't
bron.
had pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood.
Alright. Let's go. Kieselstein. So that's just a pebble. So a stain is just a stone. And Kiesel... So yeah, if you've never played any of these types of games from Software, Bloodborne, they're not very forgiving. But they are fair. In the sense that the game is difficult, but it's fair. It doesn't cheat necessarily. Oh, hi. Still used to Elden Ring controls. Alright, he did. And if you die, you just spawn back at the nearest save point, which is usually like a lantern in this, or a bonfire in the Souls games. Oh yeah, and one of the nice things that you can also do is find shortcuts. So, port openen, gesloten door een apparaat. So, this is still closed via device. Apparaat bedienen. So this is how you use a device. Is he already on to us? He is. It's a little bit more open here. We do have Quicksilver bullets. Oh. You know what? I was trying to use the firearm that I didn't have equipped because I have it in two-hand mode. So here you have Lake onderzoeken. There's your corpse. He is now a corpse. Sharp blood cocktail. So you can see it's close comparison to English in many instances, but then also to German, because English and Dutch both broke off from German pretty much around the same exact time. And then went on and developed in their own ways for hundreds of years. Molotov cocktail.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya? Are you that outside? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Hanumar. Oh, that's like a command, a bevel. Kloppen.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open that door on a night of hunt. Away with you. Now.
Blood vial. You always have to be aware of enemies that are just sitting around. Okay, so he also just repeats himself with the one statement. On the night of the hunt, you're not getting much help. Bloodstone shard, so we have 1, and we need 3 to upgrade this guy. Alright. Oh, there it is. First death. Little sloppy. Gestorven. If you play Resident Evil Revelations 2, it'll say you bent dode on the death scene. Here it's Gestorven. So that's one of your chalices, is the kelk. And you have the Bron kelk, so that's a source chalice. You dropped something. A good blood vial. That's what's also nice about this one, is you have a lot of range. We'll go the other way. Crowds are usually not your friend in this. And if you notice, one guy has glowing. That guy right there has glowing eyes. He has my blood stuff, right? Bloedsporen verkregen. So they have returned. Can't get that yet. Well, you know what? We can put our Molotov cocktails there. You always gotta be careful about dogs. Dogs are usually pretty infamously difficult in these games. This town's finished. So those sort of utterances, if you will, are not localized. I'll just point that out. This town's finished. They don't localize that. I don't think that's in the options either, but you know what? Let's see if they have any sort of Helderhead. That's just your brightness settings. Pas skulle regular antot man wel een beest niet zichtbaar is. So you can make it darker if you want, but we'll just leave it here. Game installingen. So we have ondertitels and scherminfo. Both of those are on. We don't want to turn those off. But yeah, you don't have any sort of like, because in some games you have general subtitles and you think something's gonna happen, but nothing happens. Oh yeah. And you would be surprised how similar this is to English in many ways. So let's go to our inventory, and what did we just get? We just got, oh yeah, so we had the bloedstained skerf, and vaste skerf die in koud bloed ontstaat. So it's a shard that is fixed, vast, in cold blood. And then you also have the, oh yeah, here it is. Cold blood dew. So koud bloed dauw. There you go. So it's a cold blood druppel drip with blood spores in it. Another one. Bloedbuisje. Big boy. Oh, and he's got a... He wields a brick in his hand. So if you walk slowly... Yeah, see, a good strong attack is good enough for big boy like that. To knock them off their feet. It doesn't work with every enemy, but it works with them. Torts. So it's a torch. Torts. So here's an alternate route somewhere. There's a lot of different just alternate routes to get to places.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well,
Howdy.
stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you poor, poor thing.
Arm ding. These are revelers. Having a party. No outsiders allowed.
Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. Oh, you.
So yeah, they just read themselves. So yeah, it's a little unfortunate that you couldn't get a full localization with voices, but I think it would have been more possible with this game, but then you lose a lot. It's one of the charming things about Bloodborne is really good voice actors and a lot of accents. You'd lose like this. I think it's a Scottish accent for Eileen the Crow. So a lot of good charming accents in this. Cold Blood Dew 1. So they have different levels. The higher you upgrade your weapon, the more higher level items you need as well. Gesloten door een apparaat. And if you notice, there's an NPC there as well. Whenever you see that red lantern around here, it means there's a window to talk to. Always be wary of the dogs, like that one. Like I never noticed. None the wiser. None the wiser. Bloedbosje. And that's how you also signify that something is smaller. You don't have to say like small, klein. Bloed, you just add that ch to the last of it, and that signifies that you're talking about a little version of it. Quicksilver Kogels. So yeah, I don't think you have any good examples otherwise. Nope. Nothing. Nope. It's always nice to hear. These things are pretty pretty deadly. So this is one way to sort of cheese them. Well, man, I'm still used to that square as the Oh wow. Dead? Yep. Gestorven. See, that's what I mean. Like, apparently you can just swing into their grab animation. I think that's the first time I've run into that. And then you start all the way back here, right? But one thing that you can always do, just you can run by everything. You just gotta know where you're going and be quick on your feet, so to speak. Yeah, we're not going after any of those guys anymore. And here, oh look at that. Ah, he picked up the blood echoes. Because they were actually just sitting on the ground. Just an old guy sitting in a chair here. Pretty much everything's deadly in this, even if you think it's not going to be. Skirpa. another note. Once the hunt began, verliet de Helen Kerktons. The Healing Church abandoned them. Onder het schijnsel van de maan. It's schijnsel. That's sort of like the shining of the moon blocked them from the Great Bridge near the Cathedral Wick, and Legden, there's a Oude Yarnum in the As. So they left Old Yarnum to ashes. They abandoned Old Yarnum essentially when all this began to break out. Won't open on that side. Bloodstained Scared, so we definitely have enough right there. Look at that. Dude, opening, and we're back to the lantern, so we just opened up a really nice shortcut. So, black robes of the church. Inspect Theoden. So we still can't do anything with her. But we can improve our weapon. So we have 3 and we need 3. And it takes our power from 98 to 107. Wil je 230 bloedsporen en bloedsteensscherven gebruiken om wapen te versterken? Ja. And we don't really care about the Donderbloes. What do we need? We need 5 bloodstone shards then. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep this for now. Bloodstained Brook, that's a higher level item that you need for upgrading weapons. You have shards and Brook. It's essentially a chunk. And then Sleutel, that's a key for the Lenarning. Now we have our shortcut. We can go back upstairs. This guy coming up here? No. So now one shot kills that guy. Those guys are staying over there because we're just far enough out of their range. Yeah, these birds are no joke. I mean, they are kind of a joke and sad in a way because, like, they don't fly, their legs don't work, they just sort of heave towards you. But they can do damage, that's what I mean by they're no joke. So you have like a... So that's what, the last of the sun? And there's more of the city. Priest the best. was a little greedy with that one. But that's what I mean, it being difficult. It's all about how you approach it. And it's all about their windows. Every boss has a window. Oh, look at that. Now that we've died again.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Bloedsporen kanaliseren, so that's channel blood spores. Gebruik bloedsporen om statistieken in niveau. So it doesn't say it says statistieken instead of eigenschappen, so abilities, in niveau te verhogen, so
Very
statistics.
well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Also, I'd like to point out that, so on this screen, this is your statistics screen. We don't have any blood echoes. We need 829 and we have 0. Just below that is Insicht, which is 1, so it's insight. We didn't have that until we just saw that last boss. So that's something that happens throughout this game, is that your insight will go up the more things that occur, whether it's you see a particularly horrible beast for the first time, or then you beat the boss, then you get a little bit more insight into what's going on. So it's an interesting value that's related to your experience and as you venture through the world. Praten. So, chat.
Did you speak with German? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose.
Zijn lot.
Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them.
Yep.
Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Ah,
Okay, then it repeats
speak.
itself.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
In de ontwakkende wereld.
Welcome home.
No, we don't want to chat with you anymore. Verbruik inzicht in luid de oproepbel om de hoop van jagers uit andere werelden in te roepen. So what this is saying is losse floder beëindigt dit soort samenwerking. So we get an oproepbel and a losse floder. So this is how you either work with people from other, like this is how you engage with the multiplayer, or you can summon NPCs to help you, but at a cost of insight, which is what I was just explaining as well. Yeah, Bloodborne's fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna go back and try that cleric beast once more. Barista based. Scherpe bloedcocktail. Een hulpmiddel, help solution. Ludwig's heilige zwaard. So Ludwig and his old holy sword. And then you have insignias that you can get as well, which also improve your stats and certain abilities. We do not have one of those yet. And it's always good to get those back, because you can run out of blood vials. Yep, we're just gonna run by y'all. Oh, wow. Alright, I thought that would, Man, I am terrible with this gun. Nice. There it is. Prooi afgeslacht. So that's your prey. Yeah. What is that? Prey destroyed. Oh, and then we have our first insignia. Yeah, I mean, I think I've. So this is the first one I've wanted to play on stream because of its localization with Dutch, and then from there I'll probably go to Elden Ring, or not Elden Ring, Demon Souls Remake, because that actually was localized in Dutch as well. But I've played all from Demon Souls pretty much onward to current, even to Night Rain. I've recently finished that one as well. So I played through all of them. But that's our first boss in Bloodborne. Lamp ontsteken, so turn on another, it's sort of like a quick travel point and health recovery point. Terug naar jouw stroom. Jagersquad Henrik. So that's something else that we can find. Don't remember where that is in the game, but we'll see. And now we can go to the abandoned doll, Achtergelaten Pop.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Dat je wenst.
Very well.
Uitstekend.
Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
So, we chose this, even though that's more for like a dex build, and we're going with a very strength-based weapon. Wow, so we can actually get that up pretty high. And you can see that, so my weapon is improved via strength, and it will improve. It is based off of dex as well, so if I put points into dex, it will improve my weapon's ability there, but we're going to go with strength, because that's the primary stat that we want to go for.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
And if you look, we have 4 insight now, so we gain 3 from killing that boss. 1 for discovering for the first time, 3 for killing it. Oh yeah, and now we have more stuff we can get as well. You can get an emblem from the Hofjager, so it's a different type of item you can equip. Sleutel van Poort van Rondplein, so this is a key actually. Oh, and it's in the key category, the belangrijke voorwerpen, so that's important objects. We have the Buikhammer, which I think is the Kirkhammer in the English version. Repeater pistol, and then we can buy one of these. You know, we're gonna go with that's 1,000. What can we sell? I don't think we want to sell anything. Alright, for now, we have a new hat. Ludwig, de eerste jager in de Hellenkerk, recruteerde ooit Jaramaitanen als jagers. So Ludwig's a big figure in the lore, I guess. Let's put that, and then we're gonna call it there. So this is Bloodborne. Fantastic game. We'll get through it. So until next time, travelers, take it easy in the meanwhile.